Hey guys, Mr. Fair here. Just going to be finishing up this lesson, going over the impact of technology, and we're going to. This slide deals with entertainment. So we're going to look at movies first. Movies up until this point were Nickelodeons, right, where people would go in, pay whatever tiny few cents, maybe 5 cents with Nickelodeons, and they'd see these silent films where it was super dramatic acting. They do close ups on people's faces. Then on the bottom, there'd be like a 2 sentence description of what was happening in that scene. And people, they loved it. That's what they would do for fun. They would go to these shows. And then The Jazz Singer comes out, 1927. Al Jolson. It's a smash hit because it's the first movie that syncs sound with the picture. And people go nuts for it. It's a huge advertising push. Theaters have all these different posters up, flashing lights, sound and movies, and it just drew people in. So you can see here, this is what they would have called a movie palace back then. So it's interesting to see that helped promote entertainment that much and really helped boost the movie industry up. Another thing is going to be radio, which is going to have sports. There's a huge baseball is big. You're going to have boxing. You're going to have shows on. They're actually going to have shows acted out. There's going to be marketing. There's going to be all different things broadcast on the radio and brought right into people's living rooms. This is the main source of entertainment in homes for people that were able to afford radios. And that's going to be it until the television really starts to spring up in the 1950s. So radio is big, and it's a huge part of American culture in the 20s. I'd like you guys to read this article I've linked on the bottom. It sort of references. It doesn't specifically reference the Jazz Singer, but one of the things that stands out in the Jazz Singer is that Al Jolson, the actor, is in blackface. So we know that this is stereotyping, and it's something that created all types of issues concerning African Americans and how they were perceived by other groups that didn't have interaction with them. So by promoting these ridiculous stereotypes, it helped create a culture of what you would say is whiteness in the United States, and how certain groups of people like African Americans were treated differently because of those stereotypes. So check that out, read it. It's really well done, and I think it's something you should definitely read. So guys, read this. New forms of mass culture emerged in the United States in the 1920s and the 2000s. Briefly explain one important similarity in the reasons why new forms of mass culture emerged in these two time periods. So consumer culture, one of the similarities might be consumer culture. At the turn of the century, what was something that was people were buying? What was it that was hot item? The 1920s. What is that similarity? Do you think it's consumer culture, advertising, marketing, the improved standard of living, expendable income? Whatever you see as a similarity between the two, I want you to make that connection and discuss what it was that was popular at those times, and how they're linked. Okay. If you want to do entertainment or movies, you could talk about cars and then Uber, or whatever you feel like the connection is. That's something I want you to explore. I'm going to link up some reading material for you guys, and then I'll talk to you later this week. Have a good one.